So anybody who thinks that I mess with Tiger Wolf and she doesn't like to do this shit and she's always getting hurt, blah, 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 yeah, suck a dick. I don't even think that she feels it half the time that she's doing this shit. She got pretty much all of her teeth. I think she's lost maybe like a small one in the front. But that's it. None of her canines are gone. And that wasn't because of rope shit. It was because of something else. She got into it one time with chickies. But other than that, she's been healthy as a button the whole time I've had her. So no hip problems. Built like a tank. That's why I do that stuff too. Like, I find it hilarious that people think that like it's gonna harm your dog because some dog has been harmed by it. The same thing with chocolate. Some dogs can eat chocolate. I've seen them do it. I've had dogs that stole a chocolate bar in a hole and they ate it and they were fine. Same thing. It's probably a little different because it's like not really that good for them, but the working out like this is good for these dogs. She's tough as nails. She doesn't feel and care about the shit that you care about. And you're a little Pomeranian or a Border Collie or working class Pressa or some shit like that. My bully, you know, is you know, built to be fragile. Like, they're not the same. This is a dog that, you know, you can work on a bull or cattle or horses. Like, you could lift her up on a crane with fucking a rope on there and she'll hang on there like 100 feet in there, guaranteed. If she was focused enough, she'd hold on there for like an hour too. She loves this shit. She loves to be thrown around. Like, honestly, the more physical I get with her, the happier she gets. It's kind of funny. Like, when I grapple with her and stuff, she gets happier the more that I'm touching her and holding her and being, like, you know, with her and, like, squeezing her and, like, trying to do submissions with her because she feels more contact with me. She feels like it's like we're like, you know, she's like my daughter. Like, I love her to death. So it's like, you know, she doesn't give a fuck about this. And she comes out trying to do this stuff and trying to do me throwing her over my head and spinning her around and all that kind of shit. She's a maniac. She loves it. This is the difference between people who don't have real working dogs and people who have real working dogs. People who have real working dogs look at something that's physical and even if it's mildly dangerous, depending on the dog, and they're like, because it's just, their dogs are meant to work. They're bred to fight animals and to kill animals and protect us against people with guns. It's like, this shit is nothing. Me, you know, swinging her around on a rope and being roughhousing with her and her having nothing happen to her wrong is literally nothing to her. She'll do this for fucking 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day, just hang on this. There's nothing else that she wants to do besides what her daddy tells her to do. It's not even like they think that it's not even like the dog looks at itself as like an indentured servant or like a slave. It's like it enjoys what it's doing. They enjoy being physical and even getting hurt sometimes. They can enjoy that. Some dogs enjoy the idea that even if they're hurt, they did it for their owner. And there's nothing wrong with their owner doing stuff that's like reasonably, you know, physical or dangerous. Now, if it's like, you know, like I'm not going to throw her ass on concrete or, you know, off a cliff, you know what I mean? But like grass is fine. We can grapple and fuck around and I'll like, you know, play fight with her and, you know, toss her around, slam her around a little bit. Not like hard, but, you know, to the point where it's going to, you know, break something, but just something where, and I know what her body's like. I've been doing this shit for years with her, every day, pretty much for years. So I know how her legs and her bones, what they can take. She's fucking, she can jump off the house, bro, head first into the floor and just be like, all right. Like, they're just not built like your fucking Chihuahua bully mix. Like, they're just not built like that, you know? They're not built like your little Frenchies, you know? Just shut the fuck up, honestly. Like, I hate people who are like this.